everyone. So what is BCA Solutions ecosystem? A system of suppliers. BCA Solutions is going to look for suppliers and negotiate with them to choose quality products with high discounts. Data center application. In our ecosystem, people who want to start a business will become agents. We offer the solution to collect all of the small amounts of marketing budget of those who want to start an online business to build a huge capital resource and a professional marketing team. After that, the data collected will be distributed to each agent according to their ratio of capital contribution. What agents need to do is to contact your customers to counsel, make deals, do customer service, and earn commission. Data Center also helps them store customer information and manage finance. These problems are no longer their headaches. Rating system. Drop shipping. Products will be shipped directly from the supplier to the customer. Customers can buy genuine products with standard price fixed by suppliers. And for our agents, there is no import, no delivery, and no inventory. BCA Living, the e-commerce exchange that is similar to Amazon but focuses on unique and high-end products which necessitate counseling activities. E-learning, an online training system for agents. What do Liz and other people like her do in our ecosystem? Customer service is the most important aspect of a business, but the time for it currently just accounts for only 13%. With BCA Solutions, agents can focus entirely on consulting and doing customer care. By doing this well, they will create a system of loyal customers and no longer be pressured to constantly find new ones. BCA Solutions' vision is to become a new model of sharing economy. If Uber is the largest taxi company in the world without owning a taxi, BCA Solutions aims to be the largest trading company in the world without having any sales staff, and the first company that can integrate the three biggest trends of the worldwide economy today, including e-commerce, sharing economy, blockchain technology, and digital currencies.
Okay, good morning, good evening, everyone, depending on where you are in the world right now. My name is Michael. I currently work as the CEO of Droppii USA, and I want to thank everyone for taking the time to learn more about our company. Just give me one moment, please. I'll share my screen, and then we can get started. Okay, everyone. So today what we'll talk about is I'll share a little bit more information about Droppii and what exactly our company does. After this, I'll tell you about the types of products that we work with and the suppliers from whom we get these products from. After that, I'll explain a little bit more about what it's like to be an agent working on Droppii's platform. And then after that, I'll tell you a little bit more about our plan for expansion, especially in the US. And then at the end, I'll be happy to answer any questions that anyone has. Okay, so let's get started. So Droppii is still a young company that was founded in 2018 in Vietnam and really worked as a pioneer in drop shipping for the Vietnam market. We've opened up multiple fulfillment centers throughout Vietnam and also started to expand into Southeast Asia. We have over 30,000 orders a day, and we have about 65,000 current members that are selling products on Droppii's platform throughout Southeast Asia. And we're working with over 100 suppliers that provide us with a wide range of different types of products. Now, starting last year, we had a very explosive growth due to trends in more and more business moving to online, especially due to the pandemic accelerating that trend. And we experienced a very rapid growth. Our order growth rate was up over 700% comparing 2021 with 2020. We also had our revenue growth up over 1,000% during that same time, and the new user growth up over 1,000% as well. And so given that very rapid expansion in 2021, we decided that our focus in 2022 was to expand outside of Vietnam. And so we've already launched our company in Cambodia and Thailand, and we'll be launching in the US in October, and then we'll be launching in the UK and Australia around December. So what is Droppii exactly? Well, the best way to think about Droppii is we are an online business platform that connects two main types of people. On one end, we have suppliers that provide us with different types of products that we can sell. And then we have sellers, people looking to start their own online business, selling products online. And we use a very special four-nose business model so that we can reduce the risk and maximize the success for any agent that is then working on our platform. Droppii is a great way for you to earn a second stream of income just working a few hours per day with very little risk to yourself. And finally, our mission at Droppii is to make online business accessible for everyone. The e-commerce industry is the fastest growing industry in the world. However, there can be many barriers to entry, such as high capital costs and a lot of technical background that you need to be able to do a lot of the marketing and to work with a lot of the suppliers. So Droppii then works to make this whole process much easier, simpler, so that anybody who's interested, no matter whether you have 10, 15, 20 years of business experience, or you've never done business ever before in your life, our platform can make doing e-commerce business very easy for all of you. So the first way that we accomplish this is by using our four-nose business model. And this is the most important aspect of Droppii. So first of our four no's is you don't need to spend any money or have any capital to import or purchase any products. All of the products, we work directly with the suppliers. We will negotiate to purchase any amount of goods or receive the goods on consignment and then store in one of our warehouses. So if you are working as an agent with Droppii, you don't have to buy any of the products ahead of time. You don't have to invest a lot of capital in your inventory. You don't need to be spending your money and then putting pressure on yourself to quickly make sales so you can make your money back. With Droppii, again, you won't have to purchase any of the products ahead of time. And since you don't have to purchase any products, this means you don't have to worry about any storage or inventory. You don't have to store the boxes in your house or apartment, which is very inconvenient for a lot of people. Instead, we will store all of the products in one of our Droppii warehouses. In the US, we'll be working with a few other companies as well, so we can expand the number of warehouses we have available right from the beginning. And since you don't have to have any inventory, you don't have to worry about handling any of the logistics. Droppii will do the pick, package, and then use drop shipping to take the package directly from our warehouse to your customer. And finally, to fulfill our mission of making online business accessible for everyone, you don't need any experience to get started with Droppii. Droppii also functions as a training company. And if you join our platform, we have loads of free training on how you can make your own e-commerce marketplace, how you can become an effective seller, and you can also learn a lot more about all of the different products that we will have available for you to sell. And so again, for anybody that doesn't have any business experience, Droppii is very great because you can come in, you can join the platform, you don't have to spend or invest a lot of money in any of your inventory, and you can take your time to go through the training courses that we'll have available. You can then work with other agents that will help you, mentor you, and then you can start to learn and then sell at your own pace. You'll often hear us talk about Droppii as an ecosystem, and that's exactly the best way to think about the platform. And we are an ecosystem of suppliers and agents who can mutually benefit from one another. So we're always looking to grow both sides of this ecosystem. We're always looking for more agents and more suppliers. The more suppliers that we have allows for us to have a greater diversity in the types of products we have available for all of our agents to sell. And the more agents we have allows for us to get better margins from our suppliers, as well as attract more suppliers and better suppliers of different product types. And Droppii is always working to maintain the balance of this ecosystem. So if we have too many suppliers, but we don't have enough agents, well, then we're not able to make enough sales to keep our suppliers interested, and they start to leave the platform. And if we have too many suppliers, but not enough agents, if we have too many agents, but not enough suppliers, well, then all of our agents are trying to sell the same products, or there might be not enough interesting products to attract a wide range of agents. And so we always want to make sure we get enough suppliers, we have enough agents, and we grow both sides proportionately. So a little bit more about the business model and what Droppii will do for you if you decide to work as an agent on our platform. So we will take care of the capital intensive and the technical end of e-commerce. This means we will find the suppliers and purchase any products if necessary. We'll invest all of the capital in the inventory, and we will also get the warehouses as well as store all of the products in those warehouses. We also have a digital marketing support center that is able to gain leads for all of our agents. We handle everything that has to do with logistics, from the pick, the package, and the shipping. We will make sure that the package goes directly from our warehouse to your customer's door. And then finally, we'll collect all the money from the customers, and then we distribute monthly commissions to our agents directly to their bank accounts. We have some additional services at Droppii that are included with the platform. The first, as I talked about just previously, was our e-learning and online training system for all of our agents. And so when we first go to a new market, we will run different training events, webinars, seminars, a few times per week. But as we grow and the number of agents increases, we will increase the number of trainings and number of training courses that are available every single day. In Vietnam, for example, where we have over 65,000 agents, we're running training every day from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. And so as a seller on Droppii's platform, if you feel you need to learn more or you need to improve your skills as sales, you can then join any of these courses. You can join any of these training seminars or webinars at any time for free so that you can improve your knowledge and capacity for sales. We also have a marketing support service that can help all of our agents so that they can generate more leads to find people that they either want to sell their products to or to find people that they can expand their teams with. Our marketing support service is really great because there is no upcharge or additional fees to use this service. And then finally, we also have an orientation and introduction training course with Droppii. This is a 6-part training course that everyone will take when they join Droppii's platform. This will teach you everything you need to know so that you can get started using the platform, making sales, learn how to use your social media to create your own e-commerce store, and a variety of other skills that you'll need so that you can be successful running your own e-commerce business on Droppii. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the suppliers. So we always will negotiate the quantity of goods with the supplier that will be stored in one of Droppii's warehouses. And these goods then will be available for all of our agents to sell. While we do usually work with local suppliers in each market that we go to, a lot of times these suppliers are then importing products from all over the world. One of the most important things when you are working on Droppii's platform will be something called matching meetings. A matching meeting is when all of the suppliers that we have will get on the same call with all of our agents. The suppliers will do some short presentations about their products, and then all of the agents can decide which products are most interesting to them and which products they want to sell. Once an agent decides that they want to sell the supplier's products, then we will match the supplier and the agent together. And that supplier will give follow-up training so that you can learn everything you possibly can about their products, which will help you to be a better salesperson for those products. And one other important aspect of using Droppii's platform is every supplier that comes on our platform must set a fixed standard retail price or fixed SRP. This is very important because it keeps price stability and you don't have to worry about any of the products facing price dumping. Additionally, many of our suppliers will be selling their products on multiple platforms, multiple distribution channels. For example, some of our suppliers are already selling their products on Amazon in addition to retail shops, and then they'll also be joining Droppii's platform. If, for example, the supplier is selling their products for 20% cheaper on Amazon, well, it's going to be very difficult for our agents to be able to make sales of that product. So any supplier that will work with us must agree to that fixed standard retail price. So they can then, so the price will be the same on Amazon as it will be on Droppii. So this way you never have to worry about competing on price with other platforms or with other agents. So I'll tell you now more about the products that we will work with. And so while we're still a young startup company, we don't directly compete with all of the big e-commerce channels. Instead, we focus on unique products that require consultation. Products where the customer wants to know more information about that product before they buy it. These are the types of products that people don't typically one-click buy. They're usually in the product categories of home appliances, cosmetics, skincare, healthcare, supplements, nutraceuticals, or new technology. To give some more specific examples, some of the best sellers that we've had recently out in Southeast Asia have been our air fryers. For people, a lot of people don't know exactly how to use the air fryer. They want to know more information. Which food can I use with this product? How does it work? Are there any safety concerns? Another thing are the cleaning robots, circular cleaning robots that will go across the floor and automatically clean your house for you. These are very popular as well, but people have a lot of questions. Exactly how does it work? Can you show me a demonstration? Can you give me more information? And so those will be the types of products that we focus on so that people can be consulted and understand the product much better before they buy it. All of the products that we work with also must be tested by our product quality control team to ensure any product that we put on our platform is of the highest quality. Additionally, all of the products will have the standard certificates so that they can be legally sold in your country. This can require manufacturing certification like ISO, health certification such as FDA approval, or any other types of documents that are required so that the product can be sold straight away. So just to show you a few of the products that have been popular sellers for us recently, as I mentioned earlier, this is our air fryer. This is our #1 seller in both Vietnam and Cambodia. This is a health supplement to improve oxygen levels inside people, as well as it will help regulate the diet and can increase the amount of collagen. So this product is very, very popular. Vietnam, Cambodia. We sell about $2 million worth of this product every single month in Vietnam. And then another one of our products, this is another skincare product that we have that comes from Korea. Also one of our most popular products that we're currently using. So what will you do as an agent if you are working on Droppii's platform? I've already explained what Droppii will do to make doing e-commerce business easier for you. What will you spend most of your time doing? Well, you'll want to consult and find customers and tell them everything you can about the product so that they can start to make orders and then purchase from you. You'll also want to provide excellent customer service because you want to have your own sustainable business where people are regularly coming back to you each week, each month, whatever the frequency may be, and purchasing the products from you. You'll also then want to recruit additional agents to scale up so that you can have a larger team and start qualifying for the group bonuses. If you heard me mention earlier during the ecosystem slide, is the more agents we have working on our platform, the stronger our platform can be, which means that we can attract more suppliers and we can get higher margin, which leads to higher commissions for all of our agents. For example, if I am negotiating with a supplier and I tell them, okay, I have a few hundred agents that are wanting to sell products with us, well, that will be interesting to them, but a lot of the time then we still have to negotiate a lot about the margin. However, then when we have thousands or tens of thousands of agents, we have suppliers coming to us all of the time and they'll pay almost any margin that we ask for. This then leads to a higher commission for all of our agents. And we'll talk about the commission in just a moment. And then finally, after you start to build up your team recruiting additional agents, you want to provide them support, consultation, and make sure to attend the training events, seminars, and webinars that are available so that you can become a better seller. So what will you need to begin? So most importantly, is since this is online business, you're going to need to either have a phone, laptop, computer with a good internet connection. You'll also then want to do the training. So anybody that comes to our platform and joins, you'll take our orientation training course so that you can learn exactly how to use our app, our ERP system, and then also learn just the basics of being able to do e-commerce. And finally, you'll want to have social media. Social media is one of the best ways for you to reach a large amount of potential customers. And so using Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever your preferred channels are, these will be the best places for you to start selling your products. Also, we can run social media campaigns through our marketing center on all of these platforms as well to help you find more customers. So what are the benefits of being an agent on Droppii's platform? Well, we have some of the highest retail commissions in the marketplace today. Retail commission between 30 and 45% of the retail price. So again, as I mentioned, right, the more agents that we have, we get closer to that 45% mark. Whereas when we have fewer agents, it's closer to that 30% mark, right? This all depends on how big of a margin we can get from our suppliers. And each supplier will set different margins with us, but you'll be able to see what the commission rate is for each product in our app and our system. We also then have our group commissions, and group commissions are based on the performance of your team. So for the most people who are working with us, they're going to do this as a second stream of income. So you're going to be limited as to how many people you can reach, how many people that you're able to serve based on your time. So for most people, they can usually get about 20 customers that are regularly buying from them, and then they want to scale up and start building a team. So if you recruit more people, you form a team with them, your team will have certain KPIs to reach. If you reach those KPIs, your whole team then can qualify for the group commissions and receive an extra bonus. So if you want to begin working with Droppii, there are 7 simple steps that you can follow. The first is to sign up for our platform and join the orientation training course so that you can become an agent. And there's no fee for this training course. There's no fee for anything right now in the US market. Then after this, you're going to want to join those matching meetings that I talked about earlier so that you can learn all of the different products that the suppliers have available in your market. You'll want to choose a product, or you can choose multiple products. That will be up to you, and learn everything you can about that product so you can become a real expert and know everything that you need to know so that you can sell those products effectively. After this, you'll move to step 3, which is very important. Again, people are doing this as a second stream of income, not meant to replace their full-time job. So you're going to need to set your goals and create a working schedule so that you can balance your time between your work with Droppii, your main job, and your family life. After this, you're going to want to make a list of people that you would either like to sell to or partner up with. And don't worry, if you don't want to use your personal network for any of this or any of your work with Droppii, you don't have to. Our digital marketing support center will also be able to generate leads for you to help you to find people that you can sell your products to. Or if you're looking to find other salespeople to partner up with and form a team, we can do that as well via the marketing support center. So moving on to step 5, you're going to want to work to build your client base to 20 loyal customers who can regularly order from you. And again, you want to provide excellent customer service so that these people will stay with you and place orders with you, because finding new customers can take both time and money. And the less time you have to spend looking for new customers and you have a regular customers ordering, building your sustainable business, your job will become much, much easier and you'll be able to earn a lot more money on Droppii's platform. Moving to step 6 then, once you're able to build up your loyal customer base, you're going to want to replicate this and expand your team by recruiting new agents who will be able to also find customers as well. And then hopefully replicate to where they'll be able to find 20 loyal customers to buy products from them on a regular basis. And then the last step is that you want to actively participate in training programs so that you can improve your knowledge and capacity for e-commerce and sales. So our marketing service is a very valuable part of Droppii that's able to help a lot of our agents. And so we have a team of digital marketing experts, as well as a host of different software that we use so that we can collect data for all of our agents. And the marketing service is able to generate 2 types of leads for all of our agents. Customer leads for when you're looking to sell your products, and recruitment leads for when you're looking to scale up the size of your sales team. Now, the marketing service is very important for a few reasons. The first of those reasons is you don't need to use your personal network. For a lot of people, they don't want to do business with, or they don't want to sell to, or really do anything related to business with people in their personal network. And that's okay with Droppii. When you're working with Droppii, you can just access our marketing support service, and you no longer have to use any personal networks of your own. It's also one of the fastest ways for you to scale your business, because if you are just using your personal network, people might be interested in talking to you, or people might join you because you have some personal relationship, but they might not be a good fit, or they might not be that interested in sales. Whereas when you use our digital marketing support, you are getting warm leads from people that are already interested in doing this type of business, people that are already interested in selling products. And so you can find really good people that want to work with you and help you so that you can build a good team that is able to reach all of your KPIs. Also, for many people, marketing is quite complicated and is a skill that takes a long time to really master. And so for a lot of people that are coming to join Droppii's platform without business experience, it can be very difficult to run your own marketing campaign. So instead, you can let our expert team run the campaign for you, and it actually might save you quite a bit of money. The way that this could save you money is because if you're running your own campaign and you don't really know how to optimize it, it can be quite difficult to have a low cost per lead or a low CPL. When you have our professional team do it, they can get a low cost per lead, and they don't charge any upcharge for this service. So they're able to generate the leads and give you the leads at the same cost that they were able to get them. Additionally, what our marketing team does as well is they'll collect small amounts. So let's say you wanted to spend $200 or $300 this month in marketing. That's a small amount of money for a marketing campaign, but can be a lot of money for an individual. And so if you're going to run a campaign with $300, you might have a very high cost per lead. So our marketing service will be able to take these small amounts of $200, $300 from tens or hundreds or eventually even thousands of agents, and then they can run one big campaign, which will be able to get the cost per lead down even further. And then this makes it even cheaper for you to find new customers or find new people to work with. So right now, Droppii is in a current state of expansion this year. This year, we are opening to 5 new markets. Those 5 new markets being Thailand and Cambodia, which are already open, and then the US, UK, and Australia in the 3rd and 4th quarter of this year. Right now, we are looking to build up the ecosystem by recruiting more agents and suppliers in all of these new markets. And our long-term goal is to have operations in 100 countries within the next 10 years. For everyone that's interested to join the US market right now, we are still in our pre-launch and we'll be launching officially in October. So I like to talk to everyone who will be joining us early on and call you kind of our first mover agents. And there's some additional benefits and risks for people who join us as first movers. So first, talking about the risks, the real only risk that you have is your time. For everyone who joins, especially our first 200 agents, there are absolutely 0 fees. There's no monthly fee. There's no platform fee. There's no inventory or no money that you have to spend on anything when you join Droppii, especially for the first 200 agents. Some of the risks that we have, though, is when we first go to a new market, there's always different customer behavior, different ways that we have to run our marketing. And so at the beginning, we have to do a lot of troubleshooting, and it can lead to a little bit slow of a start, especially in the first few months. However, there are some additional benefits for all of the people who are joining Droppii right at the beginning. The first is it's easier to become a leader. So we have a long-term expansion plan of to be in 100 countries within the next 10 years. And to be able to do that, we need to have a lot of manpower, and we need a lot of people who can lead particular markets. And so I'm always looking for people who really understand the business model, people who are enthusiastic about what our company does, and they understand a lot about e-commerce, understand a lot about our platform. And we will provide extra training for these people that we identify as potential leaders, so that then they can help us to do some of the training so people can learn more about how to run an effective e-commerce store. We're looking for people that can then also support us in our back operations, such as accounting, operations, product management, etc. And so anybody who has a good understanding of our business model, we're likely to work with them rather than getting outside people who have never done any work with Droppii before. Additionally, you can earn some additional income with Droppii if you're able to connect us with suppliers. And so in each market that we go to, we're always looking for more suppliers to add to our platform, so we have a better wide range of products for all of our agents. And so if you know of a particular supplier and it would match the type of products that Droppii works with, well, if you introduce that supplier to me and I'm able to put those products on our platform, you will receive a commission on all of the sales that come from that supplier for the first year that we work with them. And lastly, it's always easier to build up your team and using our marketing center at the beginning. When we first go to a new market and we've optimized our marketing campaign, then you can really access the marketing center and you can quickly grow to a big team. The more people you have selling on your team, the more sales generally you're going to make. There are exceptions. If you have people with large social media followings, these people can usually then sell a very high volume of products. But for a lot of the time, you're going to want a lot of people working with you, and they'll be able to sell anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month of products. Okay, so that concludes my portion of the presentation. So now I'd be happy to take any questions that people have. If you have any questions, you can use the raise hand function, and then I'll be able to take your question. Or if you're a little bit shy to speak, you can type your question into the chat, and I'll be happy to read it and answer it for you. Okay, so I can take the first question now. I see Joseph, you've got your hand up. I can take your question.
Hi, how many suppliers does the American branch have so far?
Okay, yeah, that's a great question. So right now we're still in pre-launch. However, we've already got 4 local suppliers from the US that are going to be working with us. We then have about 4 international suppliers that are right now going through the registration product of FDA approval for the supplement products. And then 1 is an electronics product that needs a different registration. I can't remember off the top of my head. But those should be ready by the time we start selling products in the US. So that's what we have so far. Now, we're also working with our logistics partner so that we can open up all of the products that we have already in Southeast Asia to the US market as well. This plan still is a work in process, work in progress right now. So I'll be able to give us updates in the groups that we have about when we'll have access to all of those other products. But because the US is quite easy to do business, and there's a lot less regulation in the US compared to Southeast Asia, it will be quite easy for us to get a lot more products and be a lot quicker in the US than with the markets out here.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Joseph. Hi, Ms. Hain. I can take your question now.
Okay. Hi, Michael. Hi, 17 of us here. Actually, I didn't see nobody because I'm in the party, so I'm on the car right now with myself.
Okay. Very nice.
So you may don't see me. Michael, the first thing I want to ask you, as a U.S. market, the customer have to pay before the supply is shipped to their house, or the product shipped to their house, or after?
Yeah, so we're making some adjustments for the U.S. market. So with the U.S., which is a lot different than Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, people prefer to do cash or bank transfer, whereas in the U.S., people pretty much just use credit card. So we are making adjustments to our ERP system, adjustments to our app, so that everyone can pay via credit card. And so what will happen is if you have a customer, you will send them a link that's connected either with our ERP system or with the app, where they'll be able to, I think it's using Stripe, it's powered by Stripe, and they'll be able to make the payment, type in all of their information, type in credit card information, go through our secure server, and then that's how they will make the purchases in the US. So people will be paying ahead of the time in the US, but that's if they want to pay with credit card. I'm talking with our logistics provider to see if they can offer COD as well. However, we're still in the process of seeing if that's going to be a possibility or not. The difficulty is because with the US, it's so big, so we've got to use multiple providers for a few different of our fulfillments. So I want it to be consistent, so we'll have to make sure that all of our fulfillment providers would be able to do COD before we can say that we're going to allow COD or not.
I see. And then the second one, like, because usually at the US, you know that usually they whenever we order the product, usually they have a free shipping if the customer order like mid to $100 or something like that. Yeah. So at this point, I want to know as well.
Yeah, another good question, Ms. Hayden. Yeah, so we're going to have 3 different options. The fulfillment costs are come from the agent's commission, right? So you have your commission, fulfillment cost minus fulfillment cost. And so we try to make the fulfillment cost as cheap as possible. The way that you'll have 3 different options to handle this. Option 1 will be to make the customer pay. Option 2 will be that the agent pays for all of the shipping. And the third option will be that you'll be able to split between. And so agents will be able to decide based on different types of products, how much a customer has to purchase in order to get the free shipping.
I see. Thank you.
Yep. And also we'll have, once the system is finalized, our operations manager will be able to give a tutorial to all of our agents so that you'll know how the fulfillment gets handled, and also then how you can set your fulfillment policies. And then for each customer, whether you want them to be paying for the fulfillment cost, or you're going to split it, or you're going to cover it yourself.
I see. And then we still don't know when it's the beginning to able to open the account yet, right?
So account should be around October, and then we will be able to start selling by November. Everything has been set up in the US. The only thing we are waiting for is the system and app need to be finalized. The system and app works already need some additional features, especially with the credit, being able to do credit card payments. This process takes a little bit more time to set up. And so once IT team finishes that, we can start making sales with the products.
Okay. Thank you for your information.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you for your question, Ms. He.
Thank you.
Okay, does anyone else have any questions? Oh, okay, I see in the chat from Zawin. Yeah, what suppliers are you looking for? Okay, so we are looking for suppliers in any of the product categories that I mentioned earlier. So that's home appliances, that's cosmetics and skincare, supplements, healthcare, new technology, nutraceuticals, which is just a fancy name for special types of health foods. Those types of products we're looking for. I'm also really looking for any type of pet supplies supplier. That's probably the top product category that I want us to be involved in for the US market. And so that's, if anybody has any connections, I will be talking to a few people based out of Thailand for pet supplies in the coming weeks. But yeah, anything that fits our categories, that would be a good place to start. And if you're confused, you can always just feel free to send me a message and check if the supplier is something we'd be interested in or not. Okay, Christopher says, will you be hosting another Zoom meeting again, or will posting this Zoom meeting somewhere to watch again? Yes, so this will be a regular meeting. So I will hold this time at least for the month of September, so 6 p.m. Pacific time. And so anybody, if you have other people that you potentially want to work with or join your team, you can add them to the group, and then you can invite them to this meeting if they want to learn more about Droppii, more about our business. This same presentation that I just did, I will do every single week at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, and then it says, sorry, I unfortunately missed most of it, but are you mostly looking for wholesalers? Well, so we're looking for two main types of people, right? We are looking for suppliers, basically wholesalers as well. And then we're also looking for agents, people that are looking then to sell products online using Droppii's platform. Those are the two sides of our ecosystem, and those are the two types of people that we are looking for right now. This meeting specifically is geared towards agents, so they can understand what it would be to sell products using Droppii's platform. Okay, does anyone else have any questions they'd like to ask?
Awesome, I hear, yes. Thanks.
Okay, so if there's no other questions, let's see. Okay, if there's no other questions and you'd like to continue with Droppii, what you can do is you can contact the person that invited you to the group or invited you to the meeting, and they will kind of serve as a mentoring agent and really help you with the next steps. Right now, the only next steps we have are we'll put you into the Facebook group. So if you're not in that group already, you can send a message to your mentoring agent. Or let me put my information in the chat right now. So just give me one moment. Okay, and I know that we have an international group with us here. So I'm going to give two information. One, I've just linked my Facebook profile into the chat. Feel free to add me. You can message me on Facebook anytime. I'll be happy to answer any additional questions. And if you want to get put in the group and you're not sure who to contact, just contact me. I'll help you. I'll also put my WhatsApp into the group chat. You can also contact me on WhatsApp if you prefer that over Facebook. Okay, so again, if there's no other questions, everyone, then yeah, just take down my information and you can message me anytime you want for additional questions that you might think of. Let the person that invited you to this meeting know if you're interested to continue. They'll add you to the necessary groups. Okay, and so thanks for joining this presentation about Droppii. I really appreciate all of you taking the time out of your day to learn more about our company, and I hope to see all of you joining our platform to work with us very soon. Have a nice evening, morning, wherever it is you are. And I'll see all of you real soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Michael, and bye, everyone.